Hello, I'm Freezing Inferno, and welcome back to Let's Play Battletoads. We passed the halfway point of this game in the Snake Pit, and now we're in Volkmeyer's Inferno. This level is a lot like the Turbo Tunnel. I know I said that about Surf City, but let me explain. Surf City was a beat-em-up section sandwiched between two moving vehicle sections, let's call them. Volkmeyer's Inferno is a lot like the Turbo Tunnel because it's an extended beat-em-up and platforming section with a big moving vehicle section at the end that's going to kill you on your first try. And your second. And your third. And you get the idea. It's not just memorization like the Turbo Tunnel. It requires good timing as well. Oh, not just good timing. Goddamn divine timing. But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. These rats is dying one hit, and these cats on rockets, I like to dodge them. You can hit them, headbutt them or something, but oh, fuck that. Because they hurt. And say goodbye to the Space Invaders, because this is the last time you're going to see them. And again, the health don't matter diddly squat, because once we get to the moving vehicle section, one hit is going to kill you, so health, irrelevant. I suppose it's relevant if you don't kill these rats fast enough, but really, they die in one hit anyway. Oh my, stars and garters. That background is all wavery, and it looks really neat. But you're not gonna appreciate it if you're playing the game, because you gotta focus. No fucking around. These electric walls, well, they're a lot like the walls in the Turbo Tunnel. You just sort of have to know where to go and get into the right spot. They do throw a few tricks at you, like these that open and these that close. It's teaching without being too hard. But this section, though, like the mines in Surf City, these fireballs are random. I like to stay in the center of the screen because, well, you'll see in a moment. But you can get anywhere you want. It's a hell of a lot easier than the mines because you're not on a surfer going whatever the fuck that noise was. There's a 1-up. Now the next section, there's two distinct ways to tackle it, so we're gonna do everybody's favorite section again. It's time for this midway section here is rockets. They come up from the bottom of the screen, they come down from the top of the screen. Dodge them. Oh, they're random, so you gotta be quick on your fingers to dodge them. You may wonder how in the hell there's any way to make this easier. It doesn't seem apparent at first, but believe me, once you see this method, it makes the thing half as hard as it once was. Take a look at this! Hitboxes. Delicious, delicious hitboxes. The rockets, when they're on the very bottom of the screen, they don't have any. You can just park your little jet right here, and none of the missiles coming up will hurt you. All you have to worry about is the missiles coming down. Like I said, makes it half as hard. Well, every trick counts. But there ain't no tricks for the last two sections of this jet bit. You're just gonna have to fly really, really well. All we've got left now are electric walls. They form a pretty interesting pattern, not too hard to memorize. Then we get to this 3 open, 3 close, open, and close. And now we come to the part that's gonna kill you dead. Shit is ramping up just like the final section of the Turbo Tunnel. You gotta fly through these gaps, and you have to be pretty goddamn immaculate with your timing. They're getting faster and faster. But it's this part! Holy shit. I'm gonna show you the instant replay on that. So I slowed down the footage just to show you how immaculate your timing has to be on this last gate. You have to start moving before you fly through the second to last gate, or else you aren't going to make it through that last one. It's ridiculous. And you have to learn this with limited lives and limited continues. God damn. Let's move on to level 8. Level 8, Intruder Excluder. What the fuck does that name even mean? All the other levels have fairly obvious names. Turbo Tunnel's a tunnel. Arctic Caverns or Icy Cave. Intruder Excluder? That's just 2 random words that end in "der." It's not a name that describes what this is at all. Despite its strange name, Intruder Excluder is actually a pretty damn hard stage. You've got lots of shit waiting to kill you. You're constantly climbing up this vertical shaft, which is supposed to be an elevator shaft, but I don't see an elevator, do you? Of course, if you fall beyond the borders of the screen, even after you've passed up it, it becomes a death zone and you die. That's just how vertical scrolling platformers work. We should get used to it at this point. You also really want to keep this stick. There are 2 sticks near the beginning of the level, and, well, there aren't any more to be had. And you're going to want to keep this thing for as long as possible. The only thing that actually damages you in this level is the electricity, both from the robots and from the middle of these moving platforms here. Now this is a checkpoint. This is actually the last checkpoint you get before the boss. So just think on that as we climb up to the boss. Think that every time you die, you have to come back here. To make matters worse, that gas is instant death. You catch one whiff of it, it's poison gas, you choke and you die. So don't breathe the poison gas. There are even more obstacles to be had too. Of course, because Intruder Excluder ain't done throwing shit at you. One of the worst offenders is coming up right here. These fans suck. No, literally, they suck. I'm not trying to be funny. If you get caught in them, you're dead. You get ground up into frog soup. Or, I don't think they make frog soup out of fans that suck. Just saying. We're getting close to the boss, though, but isn't that enough? All those fans, poison gas shooters. It's gonna take you a while to learn where they are and how to avoid them. Intruder Excluder is actually pretty short. Shorter than I remembered, but I guess I remember it being longer because I took so long to beat it! To make matters worse, the boss is the second hardest boss in the game, I think. Yeah, that's what I'd call him. I used to think he was the hardest, but nah. Nah, he's not the hardest. Here he is! Robo-Manus. He has 2 attacks. He shoots his gun, and he stomps the ground. He stomps on you, he squishes you. Instant death. He shoots his gun at you, you get hit by the bullets multiple times, instant death. So, that's fair, isn't it? Now, there is something you can do if you're extra clever, is you can get him in sort of a headbutt loop, where you keep bouncing at him. Problem is, I absolutely suck at doing that, so I'm just going to crouch down and punch him and pray that he doesn't murder me. This is a problem because the more you damage him, the faster he gets with his little hops. You can only really punch him when he's on the ground shooting. In that little half-a-second window between when he shoots and when he hops up again. And that window diminishes the more you damage him, so the better you do at this fight, the more chance you have to fuck it up! God, I hate you, Robo-Manus. Yeah, I tried to do a little mid-air thing there at that point, but it didn't pan out for me. And I have 1 hit left, too! Right. See you next time.